Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am not normally where I film. I'm in my bed right now because I have spent the past 2 days running around like a crazy person trying to get ready for my trip home, which I am doing tonight. I am leaving for the airport at 7:50. It is now 4:45 on my watch. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I am almost ready. I have finished packing. I've just done my hair and makeup because, you know, we're filming. It shouldn't look wild while I film. I'm gonna be showing you what it looks like to travel during quarantine and how the airlines are handling it, how LAX is handling it. I'm flying with Delta, so I'll show you how they're following social distancing, if they make everyone wear a mask, if they take our temperatures, what procedures are happening, and how they're protecting us. I thought this could be a cool little video just to show people because hopefully not many people are traveling during this time and I have to go home. So I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna show you what's really happening. I am not sure how this video is gonna go. I don't know if the quality will be good, if you can hear everything, because this will all be live and happening in the now. I am flying to RDU, but I have a layover in Atlanta. I'll be showing you all of this, just explaining what I'm getting into. I'm gonna go ahead and change my clothes, finish up my packing. My good friend from work, Pablo, and his husband are driving me to the airport because I would typically take the flyaway shuttle, which picks you up on Vine, right off of Hollywood and Vine. It's a cool little cheap hack that I found living in Los Angeles. A typical Lyft to the airport could be anywhere from like $28 to $50, and why would I spend that when I can just take the flyaway shuttle, which is only $8? It's such a steal. The only thing is that the shuttle comes at the 15 of every hour, so it would come at 7:15, 8:15, and so on and so forth. But due to COVID, it's not running right now. So I'm thankful that I have friends who can drive me. I think that's it. I think that's everything for now. I will keep you guys posted, and here we go. So I am down, waiting at the bottom of my apartment for my friends to pick me up and take me. Super excited. Keep you posted. Also, I noticed that I look at myself instead of the camera, so I'm gonna really try to look at the camera, but we'll see what happens. So here I am at the airport. As you can see, they have the blue marks on the floor to show people where to stand. There's signs that say keep 6 feet apart. Very self-explanatory, also very thorough. All right, here I am going through security. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like so self-conscious anytime I go through because there's people behind me waiting on me, but I'm trying to take off my shoes, take off my coat, get out my laptop, and the airport workers are always like, you need to do this, you need to do that, and I'm like, I get it, I got it. Anyway, I always feel like I'm sweating. Here I am, I just made it through security. I'm putting my shoes back on. I never know where to get dressed, so I just got dressed right there. Always nervous, never knowing what to do. Oh, those are mine. Thank you. Yes, she had my boarding passes. I forgot them in the little boxes, but I just wanted to show that there was someone disinfecting each and every box that people had touched. I decided to get dressed. The rest of the things I had to take off over on the side. And of course, I put my hand sanitizer back on and I was ready to make my way towards my gate. Shocked is definitely what I was feeling looking around at everyone and how different the airport looks during this time. Everyone was wearing masks, there were social distancing signs, and having flown a lot, this is definitely not the airport that I remembered. Many stores were closed down, especially clothing stores, which I can imagine so people don't touch everything. It's very different. Okay guys, so I put in these headphones because this mic is a lot better at picking up what I'm saying and not picking up what everybody else is saying. So I wanted to talk about what getting through security was like. So I approached security. I will show videos of how there were stickers everywhere saying keep 6 feet apart. There wasn't anybody else in line with me, so there was nothing that had to be enforced. I'm looking at the camera, I'm not looking at myself, I'm looking at the camera. So when I got to the place where I got to check in, where they would check my ticket and my ID, they didn't look at my ticket. I guess they just saw that I had it in my hand. They had a machine where you could scan your passport or insert your photo, so I guess we didn't have to show them and they didn't have to touch it to minimize contact. So I just inserted my passport, not my passport, my ID, and she looked at it. She looked at the picture on her computer and then she said, could you take off your mask? So I took off my mask like so. And she said, okay, great, you can go through. So then I got to security. Well, I got to the actual point where I was supposed to check in, and they made me take off my coat, which was expected. They made me take off my shoes and my necklace. They made me turn it around. Like this. I'm not really sure why, maybe because like magnets or something. All of the workers had on gloves, they all had on face masks. I was still surprised that my temperature was never taken. We'll see if they take it when I get on the plane. I read online that Delta is sitting every other person, so I'm not supposed to be beside anyone. I will either have an aisle seat or a window seat. We'll just check and see. I'm here at 8:44. Not sure if you can really see that, and I don't start boarding until 10:15, so I'm gonna kill a little time. I'll work on editing an upcoming video, or I will work on a thumbnail, or maybe I'll just watch a little Netflix. Maybe I'll just chill out and treat myself. We'll see. Kind of feeling like I want to get a coffee, but I also need to sleep on this flight, so we'll see. That's all for now, folks. Also, to touch on the whole face mask thing, I have seen some people who are not wearing it. I've also seen some flight attendants and other airport people who are not wearing their mask, so I don't know what that's all about. Obviously, in real life, some people aren't wearing their mask when they should be, and I guess the same thing is happening here. I'm gonna try and re-record the statement that the guy was saying about how LAX is enforcing COVID, so stay tuned. I'll try and get that right when it starts. Other than that, I'm gonna watch some Netflix. Okay, bye.
To combat the spread of the coronavirus, LAX is asking all passengers to follow these rules. Wear a face covering over your mouth and nose. Practice social distancing by staying at least 6 feet or 2 meters from other guests and employees. Wash your hands often and thoroughly, or use hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Avoid touching your face, eyes, mouth, nose, or ears. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue. Refrain from touching others, including handshakes and hugs. And if you are sick, please stay home and contact your health provider. Learn more about LAX's efforts to combat COVID-19 at flylax.com. Together, we can ensure healthy and safe travels.
All right, I'm now on the plane, which due to COVID-19, they load the plane from the back to the front. They also give you a wet wipe to wipe down your seat. As you can see, every other seat is taken. The family in front of me wanted to sit together, so they sat together. My temperature was never taken, ever, which is surprising. When you board and you print your boarding pass, you have to answer questions that you've tested negative and you haven't been exposed to it, but you know, people can lie. One of my favorite things about Delta though is their flight tracker. Not sure about many other airlines if they do this or not, but you can see where you are in the United States or wherever you're flying, how much further you have to go, the distance, the time. It seems to make the time go by faster. So I'm in Atlanta and I am immediately asking flight attendants, what is the quickest way to get to my next flight? And they told me I should get on the tram. I believe that's what they call it. Honestly, I just compare it to the subway in New York City. It was huge and it got me to the next gate that I needed to be at super quickly. At the Atlanta airport, there are some stores that are closed down as well. This was my first time at the Atlanta airport and I thought it was beautiful, but there were so many people and we were so close together. I don't know, I felt like I was back on the streets of New York, a bit scary. I had a really long walk to get to my connecting flight, so I was kind of running. Yeah, I just wish people would have kept their distance a bit more, but I get it. Everybody's trying to make their flight, but safety should come first.
Right, oh gosh. So it is 6:47 in the morning. So it is 3:47 in the morning for me. I am at Atlanta. Where I am, there are not many people. My flight was good. No one ever took our temperature. They did give us a baggie with like water, a cookie, and some almonds in it, as well as a disinfectant hand wipe. I was asleep and I just woke up and it was beside me, so I don't know at what point I got that. When I arrived here at this airport, again, nobody took our temperature. Everyone seems to be wearing masks. I don't know if social distancing is really enforced. There are a lot of people here. I'm a wee bit tired, not gonna lie. Looking forward to getting us Sheets coffee. It's one thing I always do when I come home. I think it's the best coffee in the world. I'm looking forward to seeing my mom and not being in an airport anymore. That is all.
This is me trying to show you that the seat beside me is open, but you know, people see a camera and they look. So, also Delta has left the middle seat open on this flight as well. I'm really happy with how they have handled social distancing. Good job, Delta. I landed safe and sound at Raleigh-Durham's International Airport, and all I could think about was seeing my mom, changing my clothes, and getting a large iced coffee from Sheets, which again is the best.
So I've just landed. I am so tired. I've been up since like 3:30 a.m. my time, but happy to finally be home. Going to meet my mom now.
And I did, and she cried, and I cried, and it was honestly one of the best moments I've had in 2020. I mean, I haven't done anything else, but I really love my home and my family and all the friends I have there. And everyone I didn't get to see when I was at home. Sorry, you know, I only had 5 days, but I'm so thankful that I was able to go home. Overall, traveling during this time is different. I can't even lie, it's weird. But I'm thankful for all that the airports and the airlines are doing to help keep us safe. If you have any questions about traveling that I didn't answer in this video, comment below, because you may not be the only one. And I wanna clarify anything I missed. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you here next Monday. As always, keep it positive. Also, I changed my hair. Did you see? I ain't never going back. I'm never going back. Don't know why I waited so long. All right, thanks guys.